Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we continue the April Fool special of what if Goku got Ultra Instinct in the SAIYAN saga. Before we get started, I hope you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon to be informed of any future what ifs. If we hit the like goal of 8 likes this time, I will start making the next part, since last time you really reached the like goal fast. And if you have any what if suggestions for me, write down in the comments, and if I see enough interest, I'll do it. Where we left off is Goku coming back to the Galactic Patrol with mirrors after defeating Cell and the androids, and mostly focusing on Ultra Instinct. While he did manage to unlock another power while fighting Cell, he never did manage to access it again, but he's not worried. He still believes in Ultra Instinct. So, 7 years pass. Back at Earth, Gohan actually keeps up with his training this time, and managed to unlock Super Saiyan 2 once again, and usually trains with Goten, so Goten is also a lot stronger. Now, if you're wondering why Gohan is keeping up with his training this time, since originally he didn't even keep up, and Goku's alive, well, I would say the motivation to unlocking Super Saiyan 2 once again, since he did not get the full access like normal, and his dad also motivated him to also become stronger, since he needs to prepare for the future generation and after future generation, and which makes him still keep up with his training. And Vegeta also never stopped training, also being able to unlock Super Saiyan 2, and training with Trunks, who also managed to unlock normal Super Saiyan. So, the start of the Buu saga goes mostly the same, with Gohan going to school, becoming the great SAIYAN, Videl finding out, and eventually Gohan training her. And then Gohan is invited to the martial arts tournament, so Gohan recruits everyone, and he also calls Goku, and Goku isn't going to refuse because he hasn't been in that tournament in a while. And of course, if Goku is going to enter, Vegeta enters it too. But when they enter the tournament, there are two weird people looking at them, and nobody can sense their energy, but Goku can. They're not that powerful, but it's weird. No one else can feel their energy. So again, everything goes the same, with Spopovich beating Videl, Kibito wanting to see the Super Saiyan transformation, and Gohan's energy being absorbed. But this time, Spopovich and Yamo get way more energy than normal, and they fly off, and the warriors follow them to Babidi's ship, where they easily defeat Yakon and Pui Pui. Babidi is surprised with these people. They just beat his minions with pretty much no difficulty. And when the fight between Dabura and Gohan begins, Gohan is having an easy time, only in his Super Saiyan state. So when he goes Super Saiyan 2, it's way too much for Dabura, and kills him easily, also restoring Krillin and Piccolo. Babidi is getting worried since he just lost his last minion, and if he doesn't do anything soon, he will never able to revive Majin Buu. But then he sees someone. He sees Vegeta. Because even though Goku's alive in this scenario, they still never had a true battle, since Goku's always away at space. So even though Goku's alive, Majin Vegeta still happens, and Vegeta challenges Kakarot to a fight, with Babidi transporting Goku and Vegeta to a wasteland, while Goku and Shin trying to stop Babidi by reviving Majin Buu. And the Saiyans power up, with Goku going Super Saiyan, since in the time skip he actually never did unlock Super Saiyan, since he wasn't focused on Super Saiyan, but that doesn't mean he's weaker. He's actually even with Vegeta in only this state, which infuriated Vegeta. How can Kakarot keep up with him in his normal Super Saiyan state? And it seems like Kakarot is holding back. But back at Babidi's ship, he's got more than enough energy for the revival of Majin Buu, since Gohan is stronger in this scenario, and just from the Saiyans powering them up was more than enough energy to restore Buu. And Babidi's first command is to destroy Gohan. But as I told you many times, he kept up with his training this time, and in his Super Saiyan 2 state, he's actually doing pretty well. Well, not overpowering Buu, but giving him a hard time. Because I would say with non-stop training, he would be even or a little bit weaker than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And that Goku is supposed to be stronger than Buu. So the battle is quite even, but thanks to Boo's regeneration, Gohan can actually win the fight. But back at the fight between Goku and Vegeta, they keep fighting at equal footing, with Vegeta getting more and more angry because Kakarot seems like he's holding back something. And Goku confirms it, and now that when he sends Majin Buu's power, he knows that he needs to finish it. So he powers down. Vegeta is confused. Is he giving up? But then Goku closes his eyes, breathes in and breathes out, and then a silver aura surrounds him. Vegeta is dumbstruck. Did Kakarot finally manage to unlock that power he used on Namek? And Vegeta's theory was correct, because when Goku opens his eyes, they are shining silver. In the 7 years time skip, he has finally managed to unlock Ultra Instinct once again. Vegeta, infuriated, charges at Goku, but he disappears from his sight, and then Goku knocks out Vegeta with one hit, saying that he has not time for this, and they will continue their rematch later. So he leaves Vegeta and goes to help Gohan. Back to Gohan, he's getting more and more wore down because Majin Buu is now using his full power and he can't keep up any longer. But then Goku swiftly kicks Majin Buu into a mountain, and Gohan is also shocked. His dad has managed to unlock that power he used on Namek. They both look at each other and understand what they have to do, and now they both fight together against Buu. And now with both of them together, they're more than enough for Majin Buu, but they know that they need to use their full power to completely destroy him. So they knock him down and fire a father-son Kamehameha, destroying him. They both power down, fist pumping each other. They have won. But after some time, also Vegeta arrives. With the Majin curse gone, they are still mad at Vegeta, but Vegeta is also mad at himself, being possessed. He could have just fought Kakarot in the tournament. But Goku still forgives Vegeta, because he's right, he's usually away in space and maybe should have fought him sometime. And Shin is really grateful for them. They're all so powerful and meet Majin Buu with actually no difficulty. Oh, and while they were fighting Majin Buu, Shin properly killed Babidi. If these mortals are actually that impressive, they could maybe give some good entertainment for Beerus. But that's for later. So Shin is thankful, and Goku says that they can use the Dragon Ball to restore Kibito, who was killed by Deborah, and Shin is grateful for them and for everything they have done. So the three Saiyans return to the martial arts tournament, but they're a little bit late, since as normal, Hercule managed to bribe 18 of knocking herself out. But the Saiyans don't worry, they still got a good fight against Majin Buu and his minions. And so, peace returns. Yes, the Buu saga never actually happened, since everyone was way more powerful than their canon self. So, Buu was defeated before he had any chance to become good. So, no Ultimate Gohan and no fusion, not even the fusion dance, since Goku actually never died. So, everyone returns to their normal lives, Gohan keeping up with his training and training Videl on time to time and getting a little crush on her. And Vegeta decides to be at Capsule Corp a little bit more instead of training, to be more with his family. And Bulma doesn't understand what happened, because after the tournament, Vegeta has some change of heart, but she doesn't mind, and Goku returns to the Galactic Patrol and explains Beerus the entire situation and what happened at Earth. And while Beerus is proud of Goku by defeating Majin Buu, he is quite worried, since he knew that in Majin Buu was the Grand Supreme Kai. So he's worried that maybe one day he will... No, there's no way. That could never happen. It's been way too long. So, trend continues of Goku further developing his Ultra Instinct, because according to Beerus, this isn't the true Ultra Instinct. This is just the beginning. So Goku tries to get the next step of Ultra Instinct. 3 years pass, and in the farthest part of the universe, a purple cat wakes up. It is Beerus, having a premonition not only about the Super Saiyan God, but another figure with silver hair and eyes. But then Wiews comes in before Beerus has to think even more and explains what has happened since Beerus was asleep. Frieza and his father were defeated by... Wiews stops for a moment. A Super Saiyan named Son Goku. Well, Beerus is interested with this Saiyan since he never met a person who actually managed to defeat Frieza. Of course, in terms of power, Frieza was pretty much nothing to him, but of course, for other mortals, he was quite impressive. So he says that let's visit the Son Goku because maybe he'll know about the premonition he got, so the Super Saiyan got. So they both go towards Goku, who is not at King Kai's place this time. He's at the Galactic Patrol, continuing his training with Beerus. But then one day, two weird-looking people visit him. A purple cat man and a blue guy who kinda looks like Beerus. And he asks, is he Son Goku? And he answers yes, and asks who they are, and they introduce themselves. The God of Destruction Beerus and his attendant Wiews. Beerus is surprised to see them, but acts shocked like Goku to make sure that he doesn't believe that he knows them. Beerus has to ask, does Goku know anything about a Super Saiyan God? Goku has never heard of such of a god, but he knows that back in the Cell Saga, he did manage to unlock a new power, but he doesn't know if that was the Super Saiyan God, but he knows that that was something related with God Ki. Beerus sizes up Goku, sensing that he has some remnants of God Ki, but not much, and challenges him into a fight. And Goku won't refuse, so they go to a desolate planet and begin to fight. And Goku goes all out with the start in Super Saiyan 2, which actually gives Beerus a good time. And of course, Goku is now way stronger in his Super Saiyan 2 state than even his Super Saiyan 3 state, thanks to all that training with Beerus, and proves a good challenge for Beerus, make him block his attacks, but it's still not that much a fight. But Goku decides now that he needs to bring up the big guns, so he powers down and closes his eyes. But Beerus doesn't understand what is he doing. He looks like he's trying to sleep or fight with his eyes closed. What? So without knowing, Beerus gets behind Goku and knocks him out before he has a chance to do anything. Beerus has to ask, why did he do that? He was just about to power up. And Beerus excuses himself. Maybe he thought Goku got too cocky and wanted to put him in his place, so he apologizes. But he congratulates Beerus by training this mortal, because he actually did make some good entertainment. But he knows that he's not the Super Saiyan guy he's been looking for. Maybe he'll find some answers on Earth, so they go there. And everything on Earth also goes the same, but it's a little bit more peaceful since Boo is dead and Beerus is able to eat the pudding, since Vegeta is always trying to make Beerus happy. So when Goku arrives and suggests about the Dragon Balls, when they activate the Dragon Balls, they find out about the ritual, and as normal, Goku becomes the first Super Saiyan God. And when Goku gets to form, he understands that yeah, this is the feeling he got when he was fighting Cell. So apparently, when his ki flared up, that was the Super Saiyan God power. But he has no time to think because he has to fight Beerus. So they fly to space and begin their battle of gods. And Beerus has to use a lot more power than normal, since Goku's way beyond his canon self, since he already has some God Ki within him, and getting this extra power in Super Saiyan God makes him way more powerful. So instead of Beerus using 70% of his power, he needs to use 80% of his power. But they're still having a good time. But when Goku powers down to Super Saiyan 2, Beerus first gives up, but then Goku lands a hit. It seems the power of the Super Saiyan God has absorbed into Goku's base form, which makes him now even more powerful than ever before. So they continue the fight, with now Beerus need to use even more power than before. It seems that his premonition, his greatest rival, was Goku, but Goku says that he's not even at full power, and let him charge his energy this time, and Beerus allows it. So Goku powers down once again, and closes his eyes, breathes in and breathes out, And then, once more, a silver aura surrounds Goku. Beerus' jaw hits the floor. No way! This mortal has managed to lock the technique of the angels? Ultra Instinct? And Beerus' theory is correct, because when Goku opens his eyes, they are shining silver, just like he saw in his second premonition. But his hair is still black, so it must be someone else. So the fight resumed, with Beerus almost being pushed to his full power, using 95% of his power. But he's still not fighting all out, because even though Goku can dodge his attacks, it seems like he can't do too much damage back. But he's really impressed with this mortal. This is really a battle of gods. Beerus charges a Beerus ball and throws it straight at Goku, but accidentally using all of his power, his full power. So when Goku tries to deflect it with his Kamehameha, he is unable to stop it, and then it envelops him, and a big explosion occurs. Beerus is kind of panicking because he may have just destroyed Goku and the Earth, but when the explosion disappears, he sees the Earth is fine, but Goku is gone. Where did he go? But then he hears something. He turns around and sees a white figure standing behind him. He can't see him clearly, but he looks like Goku. Instinctively, he tries to punch the white figure, but the white figure disappears behind him, and then Beerus feels 5 consecutive punches hit him, which hurted him. He has not felt pain in a millennia. What was that? And when he looks back and he sees the figure more clearly, it is Goku, but he looks so different. His aura is way more intense, and instead of his black hair, he has white hair. Now he understands that second premonition was about Goku unlocking the true Ultra Instinct. And that's where we leave off this part of what if Goku got Ultra Instinct in the Saiyan Saga. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any what if suggestions for me, write down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. And if this video reaches 8 likes, I'll make the next part. And I'll see you guys in my next video.